We on 2K after I play this
Extremely
game?
miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Y'all heard?
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to Week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here we go. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Steelers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Back to Mixon on second down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
No.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Bengals are 1-1 through 2 games thus far.
You think Brian breaks the record tonight, Dar?
But they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
Nah.
The first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, my God. Pick the ball off.
He says this will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 34. Harris starts the drive on the ground. There's some space here. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 50. A big pickup of 38. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here that sound is going to keep our game scoreless. And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
11, empty, tight. Gotta go.
1st down, here's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. It helped pop that ball free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Burrow on 1st down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by a Kellen Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Pickett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch can be made cleanly.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
11 MT, take behind.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Burrow. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on third down for this offense. Burrow will throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at the 45. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on third down. Pass complete. George Pickens.
Oh, come on, man. That's funny, bro.
Down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But it always
remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Yo, Mike, did Brown break the record tonight?
Extra points up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense
TJ Watt got his bag going. Fucked it up.
Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Come on, let's go, TJ Watt. Fuck him up.
They got him. TJ Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
It's about time you start snapping, nigga. What the fuck?
To shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0, our score. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
11 empty, 11 empty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas, 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
Ooh, he's fucking lucky he caught that bullshit. Fuck out of here. Yeah, review that. There's no way he caught that. Thank you. Fuck out of here. They trying to do this. You see that shit, bro? Fuck out of here. He didn't catch that bullshit.
Challenge a successful one.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Get that shit out of here, pussy. Okay.
Down incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Okay, ready?
First and 10, here's Pickett. Flush to his right. That's caught inside the 20.
Good fucking catch, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Down at about the 16. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's gonna
Harris, nigga.
Touchdown. Najee Harris, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
This Bengal nigga's ass whooping.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, last season. I didn't forget that shit. Both games was close, too. Pussy.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to
I seen
at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching out this drive.
He throwing prayers right now.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Oh, my God. Yo, stop saving this, man. That's what you doing.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
He'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And this is caught at the end.
Better go out of bounds, pussy. Take that faggot.
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
On one, ready? 11. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Here's Higgins out on the right side.
No, sir. No, sir, nigga.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for.
Did you win that game against Rome last night, Mikey?
They got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Picking now to throw off the play fake. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw, Pickett. That's going to be caught.
Fucking Moss, nigga.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Moss that nigga.
Pat Freiermuth. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24.
Steel City in the building.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Buy a zip weed, hit the club, pay for about 10 minutes. 1-1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11-90, 11-90. 12-12-12.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance.
Yellow
of this
diamonds
game.
in the
Just
wax.
looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get
I
that
do
work
that shit
break
a
and
lot.
Get on out there and play.
And this bitch sticking in the block. Them hoes busted.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this
Push
offense
is
certainly
picking
is
up,
not
so they
because
don't
they're showing
put
no
it
signs
down.
of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Pickett now on first down. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock man.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
The last run good for
Let me light one for my father smoking on that loud.
They run again with Harris. And some room to maneuver. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's what I look forward to.
James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Harris running straight ahead. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
My motherfucking Rams.
Here's Pickett. And this is
oh, we should have caught that.
Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That swung out wide to Harris. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going for it with the option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett with the legs.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So a designed run all the way.
I thought he scored that shit.
That's
cool. Good call.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and...
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that lead. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Where
we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. But
my last day still
they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. Mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Big lead late. The effort hasn't lost bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Had this game to the last one, and they moved well over 50 yards in 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with the timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
DeAndre Ayton is soft. Get his bum out of
pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Gets this out wide to Pickett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And they run with Harris off the option. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 146 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll run again with Harris. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Pickett back to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. An option handoff given to Harris. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gonna give it a spin with her in.
I know I am.